Hello, welcome to the Super Bowl pregame show. I'm Tatum Dutton-Lewis,
I'm London Gibbs.
I'm Zeke Ledesma.
and today we'll be talking about the Super Bowl. So the Bengals are experiencing a true underdog story, first defeating the Browns in the wild card game, and then defeating the Titans and finally defeating the Kansas City Chiefs by 3 in 27-24. But the LA Rams have had a historical season, going 12 for 5 and ending first in the NFC West, and defeating last year's Super Bowl champs, the Tampa Bay Bucks, in the playoffs. So, do you think they'll be able to close it out?
The Bengals?
No, the Rams.
Oh, yeah.
Take
Yes, I think the Rams will be able to close it out. They have Matthew Stafford, Cooper Kupp, Aaron Donald, and they got the right pieces. They got the right defense, and they will beat the Bengals. And beating the Buccaneers, that game just was an amazing game, and it showed me that they will win the Super Bowl. They can do anything.
What about you, London?
I think that the Bengals are going to close it out. They've been phenomenal this season. Joe Burrow has been standing out phenomenally, just playing really well. And then the chemistry that Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase had at LSU was phenomenal. And for them to have that in the NFL is amazing. And they already know what it's like to experience winning a national championship. So I think that they're ready to take it to the next step.
Who do you think will be the main standouts for the LA Rams comparing to Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow?
Matthew Stafford and Cooper Kupp.
How do you think they'll beat the chemistry that the Burrows team has?
Well, they have an amazing defense, and I feel like they'll be able to beat them, just like they did against Tom Brady and the Bucks.
What are y'all's predictions for the score to end up being?
My prediction, I think it's going to end around the 20 teens area. I think that when the Bengals do win, that they're gonna probably be around the 20s in that area. And I think that the Rams might get a touchdown or two, but I think the Bengals are gonna pull it through.
How about you?
I feel like it will be 24-17 Rams win.
Sounds good. So, the Rams team, they're all kind of old, they're older team. How do you think they'll go against the agility and the youth of the Bengals?
I feel like they still have a great defense. They've had an amazing season. They had upsets. They had an amazing game against the 49ers 2 weeks ago. And I feel like the Bengals have had a good run. They upset the Titans. They upset the Chiefs. But at the end of the day, it's all about Matthew Stafford. He's got it.
And how do you think Matthew Stafford will compete against the Bengals this game?
I feel like he'll have a lot of great throws, and he'll have about 3 touchdowns.
Sounds good. And the Rams have a really strong defense. How do you think Burrow and the rest of his team will be able to combat that?
I think that it's going to be difficult, but seeing as how they're a little younger and more skilled, for them to play against a team like the Chiefs, a quality team, I think that they'll be fine in just game planning how they're going to do things and then making it work after halftime, seeing how their defenses ran and then making it work.
Sounds good. And how do you think coaching will be involved? Because the Rams generally have a really young coach. How do you think that the coaching differences will be in effect during the game?
Well, I feel like they've had a great coach. He's done good all season, and he's led them really well to this far. He had a great game against the 49ers, and they did amazing.
I do think that, the Rams coach is young, but we have our coach who's more in the game, and he's definitely going to pull it through for the Bengals. And just since we have a younger team, he's going to kind of he's mentored them through this whole season and mentored them to get to the point where they are today. So they just have to finish all the work that they put in.
Sounds good. Any closing remarks regarding why you think the Rams will pull it through?
Yeah, they have more experience. The Bengals are young and more inexperienced. They've had a good season, a good run, but I don't feel like it's the Bengals' time. I feel like it's the Rams' time. They've made it to the Super Bowl once, so they know what this is like.
And the Bengals, do you think they'll be able to finish their underdog story?
Yes, I do, because they made it through this. They made it this far, so they can finish it off with the Rams, not winning against Tom Brady's team, and I get that they're coming for vengeance, but the Bengals are here and they're ready.
Thank you.